Hello people, this is Keith Medesso doing my next episode of Let's Play Minecraft using Feed the Beast and Direwolf20's Modpack. Whoops, I have to do just one. Okay, today, well, it's been a while since I've done an episode because I have to work, unfortunately. So I guess it looks like maybe I'll be doing maybe 2 episodes a week right now, the way things are going. But I have, I do a little bit of stuff every day, I guess, but not enough really to do an episode. But anyway, we're going to do one today. First, well, I think I'll probably try to do 2 episodes today, but I won't upload them both. I'll save the other one for, I'll wait a couple days and then upload the second one. But anyway, let's see. So in between this episode and the last episode, first off, I filled up this tank of lava all the way with my turtle. So you can see if I click on it, it's got 720 buckets worth of lava. And I finished writing the code for the turtle. Let's see, so edit get lava. I'm gonna show real quick what I added. I added in the function that I added in the functionality for the turtle to check how much fuel it has and to get more fuel if it needs it. So we got this function, local function at check fuel, right? Check fuel, and I got some comments here to explain where the function should be used. So what it does, first it does the get fuel level command from the turtle API, and it checks that, and it checks if it's if the fuel level is less than 800. Then it selects the first slot where the empty fuel bucket is. That's right here. And then it does a for loop. It's going to go through the for loop 3 times. It's going to first it packs. It does a tank.pack. Tank is the tank on the side of the turtle where the lava is stored, and pack takes a bucket's worth of lava from the tank and puts it in the bucket. And then t.refuel is the refueling command from the turtle API. So it does that 3 times, which should give it about 3,000 units of fuel. And then I do a return. It returns true. That means that it in fact did. See, this function checks the fuel level, and then if it needs more fuel, gets it, and then returns to where it was called. So if it returns true, that means that it was low on fuel and it did unpack some of the fuel from its tank. And if it didn't need to do that, then it didn't touch any of the fuel in the tank, any of the lava, I mean, in the tank, and then it returns false. That way, when this function is called, I can check to see if it was actually, if it actually did any refueling or not. See, and in the comments it says this: it should be used right after the turtle loads lava into its tank. And I have it either return true or false, so that if we come down here to that point, which should be, we're almost there, I think. Move up, detect, move down, load lava. Okay, that's where. Okay, so load lava is when you're at the source of the lava. You get in position. The turtle loads the lava into its tank by using the tank.suck command. And then we check. If check fuel level equals true. I could have just wrote if check fuel level then, because check fuel level is going to return true or false, but I made it equals true just to make it explicit what's going on. Okay, so if check fuel level equals true, then we want to get more lava and put it in our tank so that when we go back, we have a full tank of lava, right? Otherwise, it won't do that because it should have a full tank of lava already, right? And of course, it's only using 3 buckets of lava when it refuels, whereas the tank holds 4. I think the tank holds 10 buckets of lava. But if the tank.suck, it'll just fill the tank back up to 10. It's not going to waste anything, I don't think. Okay, so and that I believe is all that I added to this program. And it works really well. Okay, there we go. I added no, I didn't add this. I added these. These are magmatic engines. I have a hard time saying that word. Magmatic. Here, let me click on one. Magmatic engine. This is from thermal expansion, I believe, and it runs on lava. It's got its own internal tank here of lava, which holds 4 buckets worth of lava. Right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. These are wooden pipes that have redstone added to them, so they're redstone wooden pipes. I guess that's what they're called. Let's see. P-I-P-E. Oh, wooden conductive pipe. Conductive. Okay, so, and that's done by adding redstone to a wooden pipe. And these are golden conductive pipes. And you need wooden in order to get the, magmatic engines produce Minecraft joules. So the wooden conductive pipes extract the Minecraft joules from the engines, take it in, and then you have to have a wooden conductive pipe here. A golden wood, any other kind of conductive pipe wouldn't work. And then the golden conductive pipes, they transmit the Minecraft joules with a minimum amount of loss over here, where it's going to be used by these machines. Of course, eventually there will be more machines, but I haven't made very many so far. This is a pulverizer. This is a sawmill, which is really cool. They take a block of any kind of log, a log of wood, and turns it into blocks of wood. And of course, you don't need a sawmill to do that, but it gives you 6 instead of 4, and also gives you sawdust as a byproduct, which can be used for making charcoal. And you can also mill other things to get resources back from crafted blocks. And this is the rolling machine. Okay, so eventually, I think probably the next... I need to make an assembly table, which will probably be over here somewhere, and lasers to start making gates. That'll be, no, I don't know, not the next episode, but maybe the episode after that. I moved these pipes down here so it'd be easier to walk around. Although I'm not pumping lava right now, I have that turned off so I can have a nice full tank right of lava. But these, see, so some of these have gotten low, but that has plenty of lava still. That has some. So I don't need to add any more there yet. Okay, so and here's I have my 2 macerators. I added an upgrade chip to each one, an overclocker upgrade, so they macerate a little faster. And these are not any longer electric furnaces, although they still look like electric furnaces. The front texture is exactly the same, but the top looks a little different. And in addition, I put these hoppers on top. Right, that's not part of the furnace. That's another block, a hopper. You put things in there and they filter down into the whatever block is underneath. Anyway, these are actually induction furnaces, which is an upgrade to an electric furnace. They do 2 stacks at once. And once they build up heat, they run a lot faster and use less power. And I put these hoppers on top to, so I could put a bunch of whatever, iron ore in here, and it would do all of them, and without me having to, put another stack in each time. However, right now, that really is not going to work very well because, if I put, say, 4 stacks of iron ore in here, plus another stack of iron ore in here, it's going to macerate all this iron ore and fill up, and the output slot here is going to be full of iron ore dust, and it won't process any more of the iron ore that's in here. So all the stacks up here will just sit there until I come here and manually take this iron dust out, which kind of makes the hopper pointless, right? So I need to actually change things a little bit here so that whatever's in this output slot is automatically removed, so that more of whatever's up here can come down and be macerated, and the same goes for the induction furnaces. So that is the major project for this episode, and I've already got everything I need put together to do that. I'm going to be making a bit of a mess here, probably. I mean, it's not going to look very pretty. This is kind of a semi... I think I need to get here. This is kind of like a little bit of a baby step towards making automating the process of grinding down and smelting ores. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting wooden pipes underneath. Wooden pipes are what you need to get items out of macerators and furnaces. And then, let's see, I think I need that one on God too. Okay, and then there's going to be chests right here in the ground, in the floor. And then I'm going to have redstone engines underneath the wooden pipes in order to get the items to actually be pulled out. Okay, so I have everything, I believe. Yes, I have everything I need to make this, right? So that's what we're going to do. First, I need to make the wooden pipes. So to make a wooden pipe, you just need 2 blocks of wood and some glass. That gives you 8 wooden transport pipes, which is more than enough. So put those down first. Here, whoops, not there. Here, here, and here. And I do not want them to connect there. I did not think of that. Did not realize that would happen. So what I need to do is make a cover. And I think, do I have it in here? I need a saw. I made a saw. Where is the saw? No, I think oh, they're probably over here. I already have glass covers. These are glass covers. And, no, they're not here. They're here somewhere. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I did not think of this. They're not gonna be in there, are they? Where did they go? There. Not there. Not there. Not there. Check here. Not there. Panel. Oh, here's the saw. Okay. Shoot. Okay, so I need to take a couple of pieces of cobblestone and my saw. Make that. That. Is that all I need? Yes. Okay. Put that back. Okay. Now if I put... Whoops. These are from Red Power, I believe. If I put the panel right here... Can you put it right there? Rats. This might be all messed up here. Let's see. Is this going to prevent my pipes from... It is going to prevent my pipes from going there. Oh, this... I did not realize this would happen. I didn't think of this. So... I'm just going to have to move these. Uh-oh. I used the wrong tool. Rats. Let's see. I'm about to make a new one of those. Hopefully this one won't break. Okay, there we go. I'll have to find a new place to put those. Okay, we'll continue. Get rid of these covers. Okay, there are my pipes. Alright, so, and now I will make the redstone engines. Okay, so, to make a redstone engine, I actually have a recipe for those. First I need to make, I think I'm going to have to make, oh, I have one piston already. Okay, so there's a redstone, I made a recipe, a plan, excuse me. I made a plan for the redstone engine, so I just click once, right? Now I'm out of pistons, but I have a piston plan. So I need 3 pistons. Okay. Put this. Put that one back. Oh, I need more gears. I thought I made enough of these. I'm gonna be out of sticks. Oops. I'm just totally messing up now. Make 2 gears. There we go. Ugh. Okay, now I have 4 redstone engines. And I'll put the redstone engines right here. And they're not going to do that for me. I'll give us a wrench to turn it. No, what do I use? Something else. Maybe this wrench. There's so many different kinds of wrenches. It is storming outside. There we go. Okay, now I'll put another one there. There, and I'm gonna have to turn that one. Okay, now they're all facing the right way. Okay, now I'm gonna need some levers. Take that out. I need more sticks. Okay, 4 levers. And I guess that I will put the little... I need some cobblestone here. Put the levers, I think if I do that, I think that's enough. Okay, so I think I can put the levers right there and they will... Yes. Okay, now I need to make 4 chests, actually. I need a way to get in there. I guess I'll just leave them on for now. I don't really like having these things on all the time, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so now I need to make 4 wooden chests. Let's see if I have enough wood for this. I don't think I do. So, let me grab some more. There we go. Actually, see how fast the sawmill is. Turn on one of these. Pretty fast. So see here, I got 6 instead of 4, and then getting my sawdust. Let's turn this off. Okay, 48. Those there. Excuse me, put these here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And one there. And it looks, you can see that the wooden pipe hooked up, just like we want. And I'm going to put this one here, and it should, both wooden pipes hooked up. So even though these 2 chests are combined, the wooden pipes, both wooden pipes connected to the chest. So it doesn't matter that it's just one chest now. Uh-oh. I forgot about that. I cannot do that. Okay. I'm going to have to make one... I'm going to have to make 1 chest iron, because I don't want to move everything around. I haven't done this before. Let me see. I mean before in this episode, but you can make different kinds of chests now. Eventually I'll be upgrading all of my chests to iron chests, but anyway. I hadn't planned on using an iron chest here, but I need to because you can't have 2 large wooden chests next to each other like that. It won't allow it. Anyway, so now we've got, see, this is a lot bigger. Okay, so now everything should be working. Let's try it out. I want some copper and iron. Okay, so I'll just put it in here just to show how it works. I put the copper in there and it's going to start automatically falling in. There we go. So now it's macerating. Put the iron in there. And we should see it appear here for a moment and then disappear. Uh-oh. Maybe you can't pull from the bottom. That would... I wouldn't like that if that were true. What am I doing wrong? I haven't done this in a while, so maybe I've forgotten something. I do believe that wooden pipes are what you... And you have to put the iron... Oh. Okay, this isn't working. I'm gonna stop recording and figure out what I did wrong. Okay, hello people, I am back. I opened up a test world, the same map in creative, where I test things. I should have tested this. You can't pull from the bottom of macerators. I assume the same is probably true of the of these induction furnaces, but I didn't test that. I just tested the macerators. You have to pull from the back or the sides. You can't pull from the bottom, which means I'm just gonna have to do this in a totally different way. I think what I'm gonna do is move this cable so that the cable is hooking to the bottom of these machines instead of the back, and then I can pull these things from the back, you know, put this stuff in the back, and then everything will work. So I need to dismantle what I've done so far and redo everything. Oops. So I don't need these levers here. I dug down here so I thought maybe these, if you whack these with a wrench, the right kind of wrench, it kind of changes the orientation. And I thought maybe that was the problem, but that wasn't the problem. And when I did that, the anvil fell. Because anvils respond to gravity. I forgot about that. Good thing I wasn't actually standing underneath it. Anyway, I'll have to fix that later. I guess I'll get rid of these. Make sure I don't hit the bat box. I don't want to dismantle a bat box because I'd lose all the EU that's stored in them. Alright, so I got that taken care of. And I guess I'll move the cable next. Okay. Get my cable ready. Okay, so this episode's going to turn out longer than I wanted it to. But anyway, put one there, there. That's connected. Okay. So they should... There we go. That red lightning bolt means they are powered. Good. Okay, now. So that's taken care of, and I can put this cable back, or put the floor back, because I don't need these things here. There we go. Now, I guess I'll put a piece of cobble there. No, actually, I don't want the cobble there. I want to get rid of these stairs, though. Okay, so that means that the pipe, my wooden pipes, are going to go right here. And I don't want to connect right there. That is bad, I think. Actually, it's trying to pull out. I wonder if... Because, see, you can put batteries in bat boxes, so it has its own inventory. And I remember I tried putting a cover before and it didn't work. I wonder... I could move everything over. I don't like that. If I could destroy this, I'll lose that 40,000. I don't... Let's see. Well... Let's see. I don't think I can put a cover there. No, it doesn't let me do that. I can put one there, but I can't put one there. Hey, oh, I gotta change the orientation of this. That's odd. It's odd it's getting power. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be getting power. I wonder if there's something weird going on. Maybe they were already full, so they haven't drained yet. Yeah, actually, I don't think these are connected. Because the bat box only outputs power from this face with the circle on it. The other faces, you can input power to them. And you like, there's power coming in here, and the other circle's right there. Before I had the cable coming out here, but I need to move that. I just don't like. Maybe no, that's not gonna happen. I gotta think about this some more. I'm gonna think about this and I'll come back. All right, I am back. I decided I would the simplest thing would be just to move these over, move all of them over one, which is what I did. And so I got the pipes back. This is I turned this bat box so the circle is now facing this way. So now I gotta get rid of those stairs and that, and I gotta put another cable. Don't I have another cable? Don't I have a cable? Oh, annoying. I need another cable. Oh well. Okay, let's see if I have some. Let's see if I have someone somewhere. I probably don't. I'll probably have to make more. Oh, I do. Okay, good. One more cable. Okay. There. Now that's powered. Alright. Now I gotta put down the redstone engines. Here. Now some of them are facing the wrong way, so I get this other kind of wrench. I think it's this one. And I right click on them and they will turn various ways until I get them facing the right way. Okay, so they need to all face up towards the wooden pipes, wooden transport pipes. Now I just gotta put the on the chests. Now, you know, what do I want to do? Do I want to have them sitting on the ground? Well, I do need the levers to be here. Might as well put the levers down. This is not very pretty. I say I'm doing all these things, but they're all temporary until I get enough resources to really do things permanently. But anyway, it is temporary eventually. I guess I'll try putting the chest down and see how they look. Probably horrible. Okay, so I put one there, there. Okay, so let's try this again. I've got ores, so I can. Let's just try one here, see, because this can do two at once. Okay, so they're filtering down, and this is already. It's starting to smell. It's slow at first, and then it speeds up as it gets warmer. And I need to turn that engine on so it'll pump out the ingots. Okay, so pretty soon it's going to make one copper. I think it's going to be copper because that was what we needed first. There we go. There, and see, the copper just disappeared, and pretty soon the iron ingot should disappear too. Yes, okay. So, there, we can see the iron ingot making its way through the pipe, and then we come over here, and we got iron and copper in that chest. Okay, so what that means is whenever I need to process a bunch of ores, I can just come over here and drop them a bunch in. I might have some more. I don't have that much ore right now. I need to get more. I guess we might as well do the silver. Okay, so I can put silver and tin in there. And now it pulled in all the silver already and it's macerating it. It's not pulling down the tin because the macerator only has one input slot, so it can only do one kind at a time. I think, was it that one? No. There we go. And it should be pulling out now. There we go, pulled it out. And as soon as, oh actually I still have the upgrades. Let's put both in there and see if it goes really fast. That's pretty fast. Okay, so, and as soon as it finishes macerating the silver, it'll start, whoops, it'll start macerating the tin. And this is not pulling out anymore. Is it just going really slow? Did I turn it off? No. Okay. I guess it's, it can only pull out one at a time, so I guess this is going so fast, it's having a hard time keeping up. Because the redstone engine can only pull out one item at a time. Yeah, it's just not keeping up with the furnace. Alright, but it's, but eventually it'll clear that out. That is a limitation of these redstone engines. There is a way to pull out whole stacks, I believe, but we won't be doing that right now. Anyway, there you go. There's that. Okay, so let me do one more thing. I might not have time to really to show this, but the next thing the next things I want to do, excuse me, is I want to start clearing out. I want to start clearing out this area here. This whole, this whole area that I've mined with the turtle, I want to clear out these, the stone, the leftovers. I've gone through and mined any resources I want. I do not want all this cobble, really. But I want to get rid of it quickly. Now, I was kind of doing it on my own with the mining turtle too, but it was, it was taking a long time. And it's tedious, and there's another way to do it, which is using a filler, so I'm going to make what I need for a filler right now. If I do bring up the filler. Filler is a buildcraft device. Here's the filler recipe. So I need all these things to make the filler. First, I need. Actually, let me move all this stuff over off camera, so I won't be taking up any more time. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. My recordings are getting too long, so I don't want to do. I want to try to make it as quickly as possible. So I had already put all the stuff I need to make a filler in this chest over here. So I just moved all of it over here to the project table. Okay, so the first thing I want to make is some landmarks. I need one landmark to actually make the fillers, and I actually need three. I think three, but we'll find out. I think I need three more landmarks to use the filler. So to make landmarks, first we need some redstone torches. Here is the recipe for a landmark. So we got a redstone torch, I just made those, and some lapis lazuli. So if I put one redstone torch here, whoops, and the lapis right here, there, that gives us landmarks. Okay, so I got my landmark. Now I need a crafting table and a chest. Okay, so there's the crafting table, and then guess I need one more piece of wood. Okay, one chest. Okay, so there's that. Then, what else do I need? I need some golden gears. Okay, so to make golden gears, first I need wooden gears, which you make with some sticks. 4 sticks, kind of in a diamond shape. I already had some wooden gears lying around though, so I just have those. So first I need to turn the wooden gears into stone gears. 2 of those. Then I take the stone gears and I turn those into iron gears. 2 of those. And then I can turn those into golden gears. Like that. And if I wanted to make diamond, I'd then put diamond around there. But of course I don't need that. Okay, so I think I have everything I need. So we got the crafting table in the middle, chest on the bottom, gears on either side, dandelion, yellow, and then ink sacks and the landmark. Okay, so crafting table in the middle, chest on the bottom, gears on the sides, ink sacks on the top on the sides, landmarks on the top, and the dandelion yellow made from flowers right there. Okay, so that gives us a filler. Alright, now to use the filler I need to power it. I'm going to use the Stirling engines I already had along with some coke. That won't be very fast, but it should work. And I also need a lever to turn it on. Oops, put that in the right spot. Put that right there. Okay, so one lever, and I need the landmarks. Okay, so I'll move these here, and put my stuff here. Put everything on my hotbar. Okay, and then I'm going to try to use this just to kind of demonstrate how this works. my plan is, I mean, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to, I'm just going to kind of clear out the walls, so to speak, the part, you know, the walls in between each tunnel. I'm going to clear all those out. I'm not going to, I'm actually going to want to make it a couple layers higher. I like, or, you know, one layer, I don't know how much, I have to see how much room I have, but I like to have a little more headroom, right? So I can route pipes and stuff and cables, but I don't want to immediately, place things so it'll take out the ceiling too, because there might be resources in the ceiling that I can't see right now, right? Like right there behind this. That could have been iron and I wouldn't have known it. If there is anything I want, I'm going to want a chance to grab it. So I'm not going to take out the ceiling right away, even though I could with the filler. And so first thing I need to do is place the landmarks down. So let us start. I guess we might as well just start right here. Actually, I'm going to move this guy out of the way. I think he has fuel. Yes. Do I want to go back? Yes, I want to go back. Go back 4. Okay. I don't think the filler would hurt him, but I don't want to take a chance on that. Okay, so I think what I want to do is put one landmark here, and if I right-click on him, no. Well, see, there's a way to turn on. How do you do this? Right-click on him. Do you have to use a lever? No, I don't remember. Just left-click on him? No. There's a way you can activate a landmark so that you can see what it's doing. How do you do this? Let's see. Maybe I don't want that there. Put them right there, right? Actually, I guess I want them right. I guess I want them right here. No. No. You gotta use, what do you, I'm sorry, I have to look this up. We'll see why. Alright, I'm back. For some reason I thought you just clicked on it somehow to do this, but you have to power it with a redstone torch or a lever. But anyway, if you power a landmark after you place it down, it emits these lasers, blue lasers, which help you to line things up, because we're going to place other landmarks down and we want to be sure we place them in the right spots. Anyway, and I think that these lasers go out 64 blocks, which is the maximum size. We do not need to do the maximum size right now though, so we'll just put one right here, and then we need to define, so that is kind of defining a big square. I also want to tell it how high up to go, and I think if I put it right there, it'll tell it to stop at that square. Anyway, I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. We'll find out right now. Okay, so yeah, they should be still on. Okay, now I put the filler down, and I need the filler to be outside the area it's going to be doing. So this is really kind of in the way. This fence here was to make sure monsters didn't, that spawn down here somewhere where there's not enough light, didn't make their way back up, but I guess we'll have to take that out temporarily. Anyway, so I put the filler down right there. I believe that should have worked. Do I right click on it now? There we go. Okay. So I think that means, oops, I need to put another landmark down. Let me grab the right wrench. Do I have the right wrench on me? There we go. Don't want that. Okay. So I guess I didn't need a wrench for that. Okay. Sometimes if you just use a pickaxe or a drill on a machine, it breaks it. So I'm kind of paranoid about that. Okay, so actually I needed to put another landmark down, I guess. Didn't I? 1, 2. I guess I needed 4 landmarks. Yes, I did. Sorry. Gotta make another landmark. So we're going to need a piece of redstone. That's why I'm going in here. Okay. Okay. Piece of wood. Piece of redstone. Right there. I need a piece of lapis. And there. Okay. Go back down. Okay, what I need to do is put the lever back down so I can see. There we go. And where am I? Okay, so I need to go over here. Put it right here. I don't. Guess I'll put it right there. Okay. Get my torch back. Did I get my torch? Okay, I guess I got my torch. Okay, so now I hope that will work. Put my filler right there. All right, good. See, that's what I was waiting for. Oh, I guess I should. Dang it! I messed up again. I gotta put my torches back. Okay, they popped off. There should be one right here. That there. That there. The other one should be. Oh, it's still there. Okay, of course, because it wasn't connected. Oh, you have to do everything in the right order. Okay, so turn that off. Right click. Now we have a cube. That's what we want. A three-dimensional area. Okay, now everything's working. Get rid of that lever. Now we put the filler down. Right there. Okay, now we got the stripes. And the stripes are in a cube, which is wonderful. Oh, and make sure I go grab my landmarks because, of course, you can reuse them. Okay. Hey, I didn't see that. Of course, I don't. This isn't in the area, so it won't be taken out anyway. I guess I didn't go down these rows. Okay, now. Okay, so this is all set. I need to power it, but I also need to tell it what to do. The filler can actually do different things depending on how you set it up. And for what I want to do here, I need some glass. Okay, and that is more than enough. So then we go down and we open up we right click on the filler, we get this interface. Now down here you put resources. See, the filler can build or it can take stuff away. And if it's going to be building it, the blocks it's going to be building with have to be down here in this resources area, and it might build, you know, sometimes you need a lot, so there's a lot of room. But to clear, I think you just put glass everywhere. Yes. And when you have a valid pattern, there's like, I don't know, 6 valid patterns or something. When you have a valid pattern, a symbol shows up here that shows you what it's doing. The web, you know, you can go to the wiki and it'll show you what the patterns are and what the symbol should be. But anyway, this is the clear pattern. What this is going to do is it's going to remove any blocks that are in this defined area. Just going to take them away and they're going to disappear. So I don't need to put anything in the resources area for that, but I do need to power it with engines, Buildcraft engines that put out Minecraft jewels. So, and I'm going to fuel them with coke. I'm just going to try one piece here to see how much it takes. Oops, didn't mean to drop it. Okay, so I got the coke. Now I turn the engines on, right? And we should, in a little bit, start to see stuff. There we go. See that? Now it's not going very quickly. Actually, I don't know if it'll take out the. I think it'll take out the gravel when it gets to the next level. Huh. Anyway, there you go. That is a filler. Now, if I had more engines or more powerful engines, it would do it more quickly. But it'll still do it. It'll just take a little while. And so after I clear out this area, I'll, you know, use the landmarks again, move the filler over, and do another one. I can just do this over and over again, and you know, while it's doing it, I can leave it alone. I only put one piece of coke in because if the, you know, after the filler is done, this quirk of the filler is that it keeps on consuming energy even if it has nothing to do. You know, after it finishes clearing out this area, if these engines are still running, it's still just gonna start. It's still gonna be using the Minecraft joule. So I just put one piece of coke in because that means it's not going to use any more energy than was supplied by that one piece of coke, and I can go off and do other things. Okay. Oops, I lost my sword. Anyway, that that is it. Okay, so I did successfully do this. I guess I can turn these off. They're all done. I got, let's see how much I got. 18 and 28. It did pull them all out, didn't it? Yes, it did. Okay, good. I don't know if I could do this right now, but I could, make it so that anything that is macerated automatically goes into one of these induction furnaces. But I won't do that today because I've used up more. I've used up more than enough time today because I had forgotten how to do everything. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.